The question of which a God exists has been a question since the beginning of thought. For centuries we have been debating which gods are true, or if any exist at all. The same arguments have been used over and over again and are constantly reworded and renamed. And to this day we are still debating the issue if a God exists or not. So clearly, somebody has not met their burden of proof. So now the question is, who has the burden of proof? Well, it's clearly obvious the one who asserts the claim has to prove the claim is true. Theism, by definition, is the belief in a god or gods. In order to justify their position, they must assert the claim a god or gods exist. Atheism is a rejection or lack of a belief in a god. They are rejecting a positive claim until the claim's burden of proof is met. So atheism doesn't require any arguments for atheism. An analogy is one person claims that chocolate gives them pimples. In order we have to find out if this is true. We have to start with a position that chocolate does not give them pimples first, and then prove that it does. This is what we do to prove things in science. And we call it the null hypothesis. So when an atheist debates a Christian, they are not on equal grounds. The atheist's position already is justified and automatically wins if the theist does not meet the burden of proof. This to me seems like the best argument for atheism because it is so simple. If you assert a claim, you have to prove it, and nobody is justified to believe you until you meet your burden of proof. Atheists do not assert the claim God does not exist. By definition, we reject the claim that a God does exist. There is a difference. An anti-theist is one who asserts the claim that God does not exist. That is when you have to use arguments that are against the existence of God to justify your position.